Okay, everybody. Welcome to my first stream here. Right, I'm just trying to get used to this, so forgive me. There's going to be mistakes. Right, it's not going to be the prettiest. Right, today I'm going to be playing Comix Zone. Right, feel free to write something in the chat. Right. I'm not going to be playing a lot of speedrun fancy moves here. You'll just see a casual playthrough. It'll probably take about 40 minutes. But I will teach you some basic moves on how to play the game. Okay? Feel free to write something in the chat. Right. I'm not going to be playing a lot of speedrun fancy moves here. You'll just see a casual playthrough. It'll probably take about 40 minutes. But I will teach you some basic moves on how to play the game. Okay? Alright, with a block button, right, you can switch that out to a variety of special moves, but honestly, you don't need that, right? So here, I'm going to pick up these weapons, and we'll get to it. They want you to just switch up what kind of attacks you hit them, otherwise they'll just start turtling, right? They'll block everything that you do. So, the AI on these guys is a real toss-up. So here's the first move, is the shoulder tackle. You just walk up against something, attack, and there you go. Otherwise, they'll just pretty useful for stationary objects. There is a way to do it against enemies, but not really useful. There you go, let's get rid of that knife. Yeah, you always want to use the 6-button controller for this game, really. Walk up against something. Oh, here, we're going to use an item on this guy. And, there you go. Otherwise, pretty useful for stationary objects. There is a way to do it against enemies. So when you hit them with enough regular moves, of the same kind, you pull off a special move like that. I just did a scissor kick. Let's get rid of that knife. Yeah, you always want to use the 6-button controller for this game, really. Here, we're going to use an item on this guy. And, likewise, here, if I do this low kick enough times, if I connect with it enough times. So when you hit them with enough regular moves, at the same time, you pull off a special move like that. I just did an overhead Shaolin kick. Likewise, right, when I do that roundhouse kick enough times, you decide to be spin kick. I just did an overhead Shaolin kick. Likewise, right. When I do that roundhouse kick enough times, you decide to be spin. So, here's how to do a scissor kick. It's down, up, and then attack. Right? So let's do that real quick. There you go. So, here's how to do a scissor kick. It's down, up, and then attack. Alright, so let's do that real quick. Alright, uppercuts kill these guys the fastest. Alright, so the rat's great. Cool, finds you hidden objects like that. Alright, so here's the other big special move. Right, the Shaolin kick. And just like, almost just like the scissor kick, it's now up, down, attack. Hidden objects like that. For some reason, these moves aren't written in any online FAQ or the manual, but now you know. Big special move. Right, the Shaolin kick. And just like the scissor kick, it's now up, down, attack. Like that. For some reason, these moves aren't written in any online FAQ. Right, so if I walk up close to this guy, press the attack button. Alright, you can see it glitched out when I grabbed him. You have to actually move pretty fast when you do that. You can see those guys don't give you a lot of time. I'm trying to show it off here. Right, so if I walk up close to this guy, press the attack button. Right, so here's another move. Alright, if you're facing one way, you can hit back, and then attack. You do a kick like that. You have to actually move pretty fast when you do that. You see those guys don't give you a lot of time. Perhaps you've noticed throughout this thing there's some mild puzzle solving elements. You know, perhaps you've noticed as I fight these guys I just lose health. If you're facing one way, you can hit back, and then attack, you do a kick like that. And that's really where all the toughness comes from in this game, right? You'll hear a lot of people talk about, oh, how really hard this game is. And it's all because of, you know, the health drain and these, you know, really mild kind of interactive puzzle elements. Right? So you bet you fart if you actually press down enough times. And that's really where all the toughness comes from, of course, game, right? But here, let's get rid of this guy. Oops. It's all because this does that. And these, you know, really mild, kind of interactive puzzle. See, this guy wants to be tough. Right? So you bet you fart if you actually press down enough times. Okay, forget this. But there we go. Get rid of this guy. Oops. Dispose of that. See, this guy wants to be tough. Okay, forget this. There we go. So, I don't know, I just did this because I thought it would be a nice way that, you know, we could talk and socialize a little bit during any kind of corona quarantine. So, I don't know what you guys want to do. Let me know if you have any ideas. Alright, I'll try. If you like this, I'll, you know, throw in some different games that I'm not good at. I thought it would be a nice way that, you know, we could talk and Alright, okay. So the last super secret special move is to just hold down the attack button. And it really drains your life, as you're gonna see. Alright. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. Let me know if you have any ideas. Alright. I'll try. If you like this, I'll throw in some different games that I'm not good at. Alright. Okay. So the last super secret special move is to just hold down the attack button. And it really drains your life, as you're gonna see. Whoops. Well, it makes me wish I didn't get rid of my fist. But yeah, if I wasn't impatient, I would have let her light up that barrel and then pushed it under, and the barrel would have just killed her. Well, makes me wish I didn't get rid of my fist. But yeah, if I wasn't impatient... Alright, so this is a pretty short game. We're already a third of the way through. And then pushed it under, and the barrel would have just killed her. I think these guys are some of the toughest in the game. You know, they're most likely to block your attacks. Alright, so this is a pretty short game. We're already a third of the way through. I think these guys are some of the toughest in the game. You know, they're most likely to block your attacks. I tried to pick up my rad and accidentally went through the bottom there. I can't pull it back. I tried to pick up my rad and accidentally went through the bottom there. Can't pull it back. Okay, so I took a different path than usual. If I went the other way, there'd be a shortcut with some extra power-ups, but... Man, how's this guy still alive? Okay, so I took a different path than usual. If I went the other way, there'd be a shortcut with some extra power-ups, but... Man, how's this guy still alive? Alright, for some reason... Yeah, they made the girls afraid of the rat. For some reason, yeah, they made the girls afraid of the rat. So yeah, right, this is where it gets tough, that you slowly lose health, right? Oh, I died on the rope! Oh my gosh, it glitched out! I died on the rope, that's hilarious! So yeah, right, this is where it gets tough, that you slowly lose health, right? I died on the rope. Okay, so let's see if we can do better this time. Oh my gosh, it glitched out. I died on the rope. That's hilarious. Right. In the first level, you have no lives. Right? If you die once, the game's over. In this second area here, you get 1 life. Let's see if we can do better. And then in the third area, you get 2 lives. Right. In the first level, you have no lives. Right? If you die once, the game's over. In this second area here, you get 1 life. And then in the third area, you get 2 lives. No lives. Right? If you die once, the game's over. In this second area here. Alright, so here's a great place to use the paper airplane. And then in the third area, you get 2 lives. Here's a great place to use the... There we go. Now, the plot of this game is that you're a comic book artist. The villain of your book comes to life, sends you into the book so that they can kill you. And then the plot of the book is that, you're some kind of special agent or chosen one. And it's the future, and these guys you're fighting are mutants that are, wrecking things. And you're slowly, going from the city through their operations. This temple is like their training grounds. And of course, the guy that put you into the comic book is their leader. These guys you're fighting are mutants that are, wrecking things. And you're slowly, going from the city through their operations. This temple is like their training grounds. And of course, the guy that put you into the comic book is their leader. The guys you're fighting are so this background is actually really nice. You can play it on the TV. It's composite. You get all the color blending up on the top. So this background is actually really nice. You might notice that the shadow under my feet looks really stripy, but you get all the color blending up on the top. You know, that's just from the PC port. You know, that's just a dithering technique. If you play it on a TV with composite signal, the stripes under my feet blend together and it looks like I have a shadow under my feet. It's really stripy, but I forget. No, there's no items here. You know, that's just from the PC port. You know, that's just a dithering technique. If you play it on a TV with composite signal, the stripes under my feet blend together and it looks like I have a shadow. Now, you're supposed to use the rat to help you fight too, and you know, it works really well against those women in braids. But against everyone else, he kind of gets his butt kicked really fast, and it can be a while until you get the rat back. So most of the time it's just not worth really well against those women in braids bringing the rat out to fight. Everyone else kind of gets his butt kicked really fast, and it can be a while until you get the rat back. So most of the time it's just not worth bringing the rat out to fight. Let's go this way. So most of the time it's just not worth bringing the rat out to fight. So if I wanted to go through this a little bit faster, I'd, you know, start a paper airplane on the previous panel, and then jump over here. So if I wanted to go through this a little bit faster, I'd, you know, start a paper airplane on the previous panel, and then jump over here. So if I wanted to go through this a little bit faster, I'd start a paper airplane. So, this original character, he shoots out, you know, explosive fingernails that you can see get stuck to the walls. So, you know, the thing everyone tries to do is just kick them back into those nails stuck on the wall. But this guy's really squirrely. He just doesn't want to stay on the same side. He'll randomly jump back into the background this original character to attack you. And those water shots, he can pull off any number of those that he chooses. Right, anywhere between like 2 and 10 or something. It can be a lot. This guy's really squirrely. He just doesn't want to stay on the same side. He'll randomly jump back into the background to attack you. And those water shots, you can pull off any number of those that he chooses. Alright, and so I'm going to do you a lot. You saw how much that guy was just turtling? That's when the game actually gets frustrating. We're in the last third of the game here now. Now, those guys can attack each other, so you're better off just letting them. You saw how much that guy was just turtling? That's when the game actually gets frustrating. We're in the last third of the game here. Now, those guys can attack each other, so you're better off. So, that guy was just turtling. That's when the game we're in the last third. Alright, so here's actually one of the most annoying parts of the game in my opinion. Okay, you gotta play a little bout. Alright, so you want to avoid that. And then again, there's even more explosives over here, right? So, let's get this first. Alright, so here's actually one of the most annoying parts of the game in my opinion. And you gotta play a little bout. Alright, so you want to avoid that. And then again, there's even more explosives over here, right? Let's get this first. Right, so ideally what you would do is you would have jumped onto here, thrown the explosive down here, or, you know, if you had a grenade, you can also throw it right at the rocks. And there you go, back into the cave. Right, so ideally what you would do is you would have here, thrown the explosive down here, or, you know, if you had a grenade, you can also throw it right at the rocks. There you go, back into the cave. Yeah, this is the best thing the rat does for you the whole game, because all the rest of that cave is, you know, really long and really tough. Just let's just skip all that. Onto here, then the explosive. Yeah, see, there you go, back into the cave. Yeah, this is the best thing the rat does for you the whole game, because all the rest of that cave is really long and really tough. So let's skip all that. And there you go, that was the big reveal of the game, is that these mutants aren't actually mutants, they're aliens. All the rest of that there you go, that was the big reveal of the game, is that these mutants aren't actually mutants, they're aliens. So back when this first came out, you can see that he transforms into the superhero character from time to time, and there were so many rumors that you could actually become that character in the game. There were even some fake code books that published codes saying that you could do it, and that was just not the case. So back when this first came out, you can see that he transforms into the superhero character from time to time, and you know, I don't know why they added that element. Rumors that, you know, they probably just thought it was a neat idea. But the rest of this comic book is so like 90s, like Malibu or Image comics, that it just really doesn't fit. It's really odd. I don't know why they added that element. You know, they probably just thought it was a neat idea. But the rest of this comic book is so like 90s, like Malibu or Image Comics, that it really doesn't fit. It's really odd. See, now that was strange. You saw how it glitched through the wall. This, for a late Sega game from the Sega Technical Institute, you know, it's really creative, but it's somehow still really buggy. Like, you can push enemies through the floor, stuff will just show up on the opposite side of you. See, now that was strange. You saw how it glitched through the wall. This, for a late that's Comix Zone. You know, it's really creative, but it's somehow still really buggy. Like, you can push enemies through the floor, stuff will just show up on the opposite side of you. So that's Comix Zone. So it's really creative, but sometimes still really buggy. So yeah, right around here is the clinch of the game. I'm almost at the end, and you know, health management kind of goes up a bit, and these traps. You know, if you kill these guys before you push them into that plunger there, so yeah, then I don't know, you're gonna have to throw a paper airplane or something. You're gonna lose a lot of health, whatever you do. Yeah, health management kind of goes up a bit. And there's at least 3 of these guys. So sometimes you're just trying to time, you know, when you throw them or kick them into this plunger here to hopefully take out 2. And I don't know, you're gonna have to throw a paper airplane or something. Alright, so you can see I haven't used the knife much in this run through, but this is the most important time for the knife to shine. These guys. So sometimes you're just trying to time, you know, throw them or kick them into this plunger here. You know, knives have one special power in this game. Alright, so you can see I haven't used the knife much in this run through, but this is the most important time. Alright, so let's see if I'm lucky. Yeah, not too much. There you go. Knives can flip switches. Special power in this game. Let's see if I can finish off the boss without having to come all the way back from Marky. There you go. I have some flip switches. Let's see if I can finish off the boss without having to come all the way back from Marky. Let's see if I can finish off the boss. Come on, guy. Nope. Yeah, it was very unfortunate that he stuck to the right side there. If he goes to the left, then you can just cheese him. Come on, guy. step to the right. Right, just like I'm choosing the game now with some save states.
To the left, then you can just
It's... I don't know why they decided to put explosive items. Like, those question marks are just random items. And randomly they'll explode.
Yeah, very unfortunately, that step to the right.
Right, just like I'm choosing the game now with some save states.
To the left, then
It's... So for whatever reason, you know, the game doesn't
I don't know why they decided to
wanted to sabotage you a little bit.
items.
That stuff
like
doesn't.
those question marks are just random items,
You'll get those explosions.
and randomly they'll explode. Just like I'm just
So for whatever reason, you know, the game doesn't wanted to sabotage you a little bit. That stuff doesn't. You'll get those explosions.
randomly they'll explode. So for whatever reason, wanted to sabotage you a little bit.
I forget what you're actually supposed to do in this room. Throw a knife or a grenade to, you know, drop the ball at the door or something, but, you know, maybe I'm supposed to look at that. But honestly, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to bust open this door. I forget what you're actually supposed to do in this room. Throw a knife or a grenade to, you know, drop the ball at the door or something, but yeah, and the game froze. Right, well, sorry about that, guys. You know, this Steam emulator really isn't the best ever either. But it's official. Right, no dirty piracy here. The game froze. Right, well, sorry about that, guys. You know, this Steam emulator really isn't the best ever either. But it's official. Right, no dirty piracy here. This Steam emulator is the best ever. But it's official. As you can see, this fight's going to be a little bit tougher without that grenade. As you can see, this fight's going to be a little bit tougher without that grenade. You know, they're going to throw this guy at me. So let's see, what's in the box? Okay, grenade. Let's see how this fight goes. Yeah, and maybe I'll cheese it on the box. Just so I can show you guys the ending in a timely manner. Right. Looks like we're a little bit longer than my usual here. Okay, grenade. Let's see how this fight goes. Yeah, maybe I'll cheese it on the box. Just so I can show you guys the ending in a timely manner. Right. Looks like we're a little bit longer than my usual here.
I'm drowning! I'm drowning!
Okay, grenade. Let's see how this fight goes. Yeah, maybe I'll just so I can show you guys the ending of the time. Looks like we're a little bit longer than my usual here. Well, looks like we're gonna get the bad ending here. Nope, good ending. Rock on. Yeah, you can let her drown even after you win the fight. And basically he cries on the edge of his building and wonders if he's going to go back into the comic book world. Good ending. Rock on. Yeah, unfortunately they never made a sequel to this game. You know, apparently there were some talks about it even after you win the fight. And you know, and even though it was a late game, they put it in every single Genesis reissue collection. So it has something of a cult following, I guess. Or somebody at Sega likes it. You know, apparently there were some talks about it. You know, and even though yeah, so that should be it. Give me any kind of feedback about, you know, video quality or audio levels or anything like that. Maybe what kind of game you'd like to see next. And thank you so much.